torches, where your lawn chair gatherings just might turn summer into something magical.
USDA Choice New York Strip Steaks and boneless flat meat are $5.77 a pound. And large sweet California cherries are $2.77 a pound with card at Ralph's. Think fresh produce grown just miles from where you live. Or fresh milk from the same dairy your kids toured on a field trip. Or pies made with plump berries harvested at the peak of fresh...
Can you give me the average length of these wires?
Yeah. Deep fried? Were they used for compost piles?
Parents saying they made it want to throw up. Most of the kids saying that it was awesome.
All right. Makes sense.
Go figure.
That's
Ew.
good.
Yeah.
That's nice. I mean, it's incentive for kids to do well in the test.
Yeah, okay, so if I'm going to my son's school and I'm going to watch, like, the, teachers eat a handful of worms or whatever, maybe I'm in.
Well, maybe you're more interested in open house.
Right, exactly.
I wouldn't kiss a guinea pig, though.
Oh,
Either.
no way.
Those things, their legs are like bird legs. Creepy.
You know what?
What kind of guinea pig are you looking at?
I'm grossed out by the idea of frog legs, and let me tell you why. Because as a kid, I watched the Muppet movie. And remember Doc Hopper?
Oh, yeah.
He wanted Kermit to pimp out his, frog leg restaurant.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was so gross. I'm thinking of, Kermit's legs and people eating them. And I remember asking my mom, is that real? Do people eat frog legs? She goes, yeah, in some places.
Ugh.
She goes, I've never eaten them.
No.
And I just remember being so grossed out thinking about you're eating Kermit's legs. And
Makes
from
sense.
that point on,
You're out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is no surprise. I'm not a very
I
adventurous
know, right?
eater.
You won't even eat lamb.
No.
Hell no.
No, you used to.
Unless that was a flavor of ice cream and then.
Then you're all in.
Lamb.
Like lamb brand. Lamb brand cookies and cream.
My mom and my stepdad eat frog's legs, and they love it.
Your parents are weird,
No,
though.
thanks.
They got a straight up zoo at their house. Eating all kinds of weird stuff.
I know. All my mom does is send me
Mom's got a llama.
a llama, and she sends me videos of sheep, her baby sheep, and all crazy animal stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to take from them.
Yeah.
In general.
Good point.
Dude, they're living on the land, man.
I see enough of their work on a daily basis. Good job.
All right.
Yeah. All right. All right. All this we sing over here. I love you, buddy.
Thank you.
Quick break. We're going to come back after the break, give you a chance to win some stuff. We got some Six Flags Magic Mountain passes. We've got Alt-J tickets. We've got Alabama Shakes. We've got a whole bunch of cool stuff going on. Seabass went down to Long Beach for Gay Pride, and we're going to play a round of that game called How Did It End? It's all about, people hooking up. So one-night stand stories, crazy one-night stand stories. All you have to do is guess how did it end. If you guess correctly, we'll give you a choice of Alt-J or Alabama Shakes. How about that?
Cool.
That'll be coming up next after the break here on The Woody Show.
98.7.
Get ready to scream.
Ready?
It's part wood, part steel, all thrills. Twisted Colossus. Hit it with 3 of your buds. And this is where you scream. Score a 4-pack to Six Flags Magic Mountain all this week, starting with The Woody Show. And at 12:20, 2:20, 5:20, and 7:20. The best summer ever is just around the corner. And your neighborhood Ralph's is here to help. Haul out your grills and skewers and bring together family and friends for sizzling burgers, brats, seafood, and more. Make the most of long evenings under the tiki torches, where your lawn chair gatherings just might turn summer into something magical.
USDA Choice New York Strip Steaks and boneless flat meat are $5.77 a pound. And large sweet California cherries are $2.77 a pound with card at Ralph's. Think fresh produce grown just miles from where you live. Or fresh milk from the same dairy your kids toured on a field trip. Or pies made with plump berries harvested at the peak of freshness. Local is as close as your neighborhood Ralph's, where you'll get low prices every day and food grown close to home, and support the farmers right in your community. So from our local farms and orchards to your family stable, discover the foods that give life flavor. Discover local. Even more low prices and fast checkout too at Ralph's.
Don't wait to get your hands on the best deal in Southern California. Get a season pass to Knott's Berry Farm and enjoy the freedom to come and go whenever you want. Plus unlimited visits, no blackout dates, discounts on food and merchandise, and the new 4D ride, Voyage to the Iron Reef. All for as low as 4 payments of $21.50 plus applicable taxes and fees. Hurry, offer ends May 25th. Get yours today at Knott's.com.
It's the Ford Memorial Day Sell-A-thon, and it's the first big chance for you to get a jump on selling and get that new
in Burbank. In Studio City, you can expect the same.
This report is brought to you by your SoCal Honda dealers. The Honda guys in blue are at it again, helping you get where you need to go with this helpful report. Right now, you can get great deals on award-winning Hondas. Stop by your local helpful Honda dealer today or visit SoCalHondaDealers.com to learn more.
Right now at Vaughn's and Pavilions, for every $1 you spend on fresh produce, you'll get 2 times the gas reward points for use at Vaughn's gas stations or participating Chevron and Texaco stations. Now that's a sweet deal. Buy fresh, delicious produce at Vaughn's and Pavilions with your Vaughn's Club card and get 2 times the gas reward points for use at Vaughn's gas stations or participating Chevron and Texaco stations. Maximum gas reward at participating Chevron or Texaco stations is 20 cents per gallon and $1 per gallon at Vaughn's gas stations in a single fill-up up to 25 gallons. Other restrictions and exclusions apply.
Class, welcome to Business 001. Don't you mean 101?
Things that we do in our lives that could be unknowingly harming our relationships, our marriages. 866-544-MyFM, Facebook.com/Valentine in the morning. Hey, Kelly, what do your parents do?
So my parents arrive at the same place in different cars.
Why?
They never go anywhere together. My dad is like a drill sergeant, and he always wants to be on time. And my mom always wants to make an appearance, and so she's always late.
So he's like, now, we're leaving now. If you're not getting in that car, I'm leaving without you. And then she wants to be ready and take her time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's hard, though, to enter a room, especially a party or something, by yourself. I think it'd be nicer to have somebody to walk in with.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, you're missing out on the carpool lane. There's a lot of negatives in that one.
Unless they both have Nissan Leafs.
There you go, buddy. Kelly, thank you so much for the call. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. Hey, Ashley, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi.
What's the way that you could be hurting your marriage and not even know it?
Well, my parents have been married for almost 40 years now, and one of the things that my dad does that I can tell hurts my mom's feelings a little bit is he corrects everyone's grammar, and it seems like it's something really small and insignificant. They'll say things like, oh, I don't know, can you? And it's so irritating that it drives all of us crazy.
It's kind of like the person that if you write on Instagram the word your, instead of saying you are with the, what is apostrophe there, you write your and then that person corrects you.
Yeah.
Oh, he totally does that too.
So does Valentine. He couldn't even just place the word apostrophe a second ago. So yeah, that's Val.
Yeah, but you're the one that corrects me. That's the point of the conversation here. And thus the correcting again right now on the air.
Exactly.
Yeah, people like that drive me crazy, don't they, Ashley?
I'm a teacher, and I hate it when people do it to me.
I know. It's also the best way to break up a morning show, Kevin. That's what's happening right now. Hey, Ash, thanks for calling in. Where do you teach at?
I actually teach at a hospital.
Oh, you do? Okay. And you enjoy that?
I love it. Got the coolest kids ever.
Well, thank you for calling in. You are very appreciated.
Thank you.
I see what you did there.
Valentine in the morning, 104.3.
My FM.
13 locations, 6,000 cars, 60 years in the making. Just one name. Keys on that keys everywhere, all across LA. We've spent 60 incredible years in LA, starting with one location. We've grown to 13. And to celebrate, announcing our 60th anniversary sale. Now through Memorial Day at every Keys location. Van Nuys, Woodland Hills, Mission Hills, and Valencia. We are overstocked with Chevys, Toyotas, Hondas, and Hyundais, Lexus, Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Cadillacs, Kias, and more. Keys' best used cars starting under $10,000. And you can drive any one of them for $60 down. $60 down during the Keys 60th anniversary sale. Now through Memorial Day at all Keys locations. Just north.
You hold that in.
Yeah.
And you try to push through with a smile on your face.
Yeah. I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
Right.
You know.
Lately, always have been.
310 texting over. I feel you, Woody. You want to talk about a-holes? Wait until you have teenagers. Attitude for no effing reason. A-holes, most of the time, they're like a Pandora's box not even the Tomb Raider Angelina Jolie can unlock. Every once in a while, and I do mean every once in a while, a surge of pre-puberty emotion hits them, and you may get a smile. Seconds later, the dick is back. Like an Alzheimer's patient who remembered you just for a second. So enjoy the smile when you get it. I don't even know what my son's teeth look like anymore. Hashtag rethink having kids.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Mistakes were made, right, Ray?
So what's the cool part of having kids?
I'm waiting for it.
When they turn 30, I'm telling you, you have an established adult relationship
Very
with
true.
them.
Yeah. And then they eventually take care of you.
Eventually, yes.
My son at his school, they have a thing like, at the end of the day, here's what we did today, and then there's a star at the bottom of the page, and as long as the star is not crossed out, the kid was fine.
Mm-hmm.
My kid all year, not one star has gotten crossed out until Tuesday. Star crossed out, he called some other kid weird.
Oh, I can't do that.
And then yesterday, he mooned somebody, so he got
Pants off?
so he got a star crossed out and says, "I pulled my pants down today." Dumbass.
What are you teaching this kid?
Look, I've never mooned anybody. I'm not showing this off. No one wants to see this. It's a full moon. 1-800-782-7987. Call now if you want to play our dumbass contest today. It's a game called How Did It End? So Seabass went down to Long Beach for the Gay Pride Festival. Talked to people about their most outrageous one-night stand stories. We give you multiple choice. You just got to guess how did it end. That'll be right after SR71 Y2K Throwback Thursday.
It's a sweet deal. Buy fresh, delicious produce at Vaughn's and Pavilions with your Vaughn's Club card and get 2 For more information on the brand image awards of 2015, visit kbb.com.
Cola Fast Traffic.
It's 8:45. Good morning. I'm Irma Blanco, 215 northbound side. Lots of company at Marina Valley. Cactus. You start to see the red lights in your stop and go to and through the Riverside interchange into Grand Terrace. When you get to Barton is where you finally start to see some relief. Over to the 91 westbound side. Slow and go traffic from McKinley to about the 71. Just at reduced speeds. 15 north is slow out of Norco heading into about Harupa, just past the 60. You start to see some green lights again. You're right back up to speed. And that earlier signal at Riverside is gone. 91 east at Van Buren. Traffic looks much better through that stretch of the 91. This update brought to you by your Southern California BMW Center. Hurry into the BMW 40 Years of an Icon sales event and lease a 2015 BMW 320i for as low as $269 a month. Visit SoCalBMWs.com today for all the details. It's 8:46. That's your Cola Fast Traffic.
One great classic after another. All day, every day. Visit SoCalBMW.com.
Temps today in the 60s, 70s by Saturday and Sunday. Right now, downtown LA has 60 degrees. And this is Southern California's only all-news radio station, KNX 1070 News Radio. I'm Nick Hilton.
And I'm Vicki Moore. A little update on this situation in Topanga near Mulholland Woodland Hills. This is at a mobile home park standoff for quite some time with a woman who has a gun. There's a report that she shot at a robot that was sent in by the sheriff's deputies twice. She's barricaded inside the home. Again, the word is that she's, threatening to shoot. She's got a gun. They know where she is. They know who she is. They've had, incidents with her before, but they're trying to swap out their crisis negotiators, the whole thing, and they're trying to say, come on. But so far, no luck, and people in the area being advised to lock their doors, remain inside. This is at the Woodland Park Mobile Estates in the Woodland Hills area of Topanga and Mulholland. More coming up in minutes.
So you remember DWP had this building problem where people are just getting crazy bills, in the mail.
How could we forget?
How could we forget that,
Yes.
DWP? But they've told us, recently that, hey, we got this under control. Everything is fixed. Maybe not. Steve Lopez at the LA Times with us this morning. And he's been looking into this and talking to folks that are still having trouble. Steve?
Yeah, we took our eye off the ball here for a little bit. I plead guilty. They did put in this $178 million new billing system that has had one glitch after another, and most of the problems are now behind DWP. But it turns out that they admit there are thousands of disputed cases in billing, and they have such a backlog. It's taking months to chip away at it, and so I went to visit a couple in Van Nuys that is having a really big issue with the DWP. They didn't get their bills after January of 2014. A lot of people reported this problem. Hey, no bill. They called DWP and said, where is it? Maybe you shouldn't ask for something that you don't really want. In October, they got their bill, and the water bill alone was Are you ready for this? $51,600. And they've been trying ever since to get some relief.
Steve, let me ask you this. So here, I'm thinking, if I get a bill for water that's $51,000, that's just crazy. So did these people call the DWP, and the DWP said, oh my gosh, that can't be right. Let us help you?
Well, this is an immigrant couple from the former Soviet Union, and they're terrified. Yes, if I got a $50,000 bill, I'd, fold it into an airplane and sail it out the window. These guys think that they're going to lose everything that they have, and so they have tried for months to get somebody at DWP to investigate this, and they say, oh yeah, we're looking into it, but nothing has happened. And if I should start a contest. If there are KNX listeners out there who could top that $51,000 water bill, let me know. I think I'm going to give a free low-flow toilet to the winner.
Wow, that's a deal. All right, Steve, we'll just stand with that.
But
getting that bill and then you try to get help. I mean, it's almost like those fraud things that you get from those tax callers that call you up and say, hey, you owe this money and blah, 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 and you feel terrified by it, as a lot of people do, and then they cave into it. But, $50,000 for a water bill. Steve, all right, low-flow toilet, Steve, that's what we're going to call him. Thanks a lot for your time again this morning, as always.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, Steve Lopez there.
You know why Steve got...
He's going to get response.
He said they took... Yeah, of course. He said they took their eye off the ball for a little while on that. That was because he was looking into the trust fund with the DWP. That was that other issue. By the way, we reached out to the DWP to get their response about Steve's reports, and still no call back.
So many opportunities at the DWP.
I want to know where he's getting that low-flow toilet that he's going to give away.
He's probably ripping that out and putting a new one in. Let's get the Ray Rice update.
All right, you all remember the TMZ video of ex-Ravens running back Ray Rice knocking his then-fiancée, now wife, unconscious in an elevator in Atlantic City. Rice was ordered to complete a pretrial intervention. He had to pay $125 in fines. He received anger management counseling. He's done all that. Now, the judge this morning dropped domestic violence charges against him. On the ice tonight, Ducks, Chicago, in Chicago, Game 3, Western Final Series even so far at 1-1, 5 p.m. the face-off. Last night, Tampa Bay went up 2-1 on the Rangers with an overtime win, 6-5 the final. NBA, Cleveland a winner at Atlanta, 97-89, LeBron at 31. So everybody here this morning is talking about David Letterman. Did you know, 44 years ago, David Letterman covered the Indy 500 for ABC?
Let's get a report now. Chris Economaki has Mario Andretti.
What about the traffic? The faster cars coming up with the slower ones now.
Well, it's normal pace of the race.
Thank you very much. Mario Andretti out of the 1971 Indianapolis 500-mile race.
I may have said that was Chris Economaki doing the interview. It was actually Dave Letterman.
I thought the same thing. The late Jim McKay with the intro 44 years ago. Another battle of the pitching MVPs. That's coming up at 9:20. Sports, 20 and 50 minutes past each hour. Randy Cardoon, KNX 1070 News Radio.
And as you know, I'll be in Indy on Sunday for my annual trek there, so looking forward to it. See what happens. Let's take a look at what's happening with your traffic coming up in just a couple of seconds. This portion of the news is brought to you by SoCal BMW Centers.
The history of the BMW 3 Series isn't written in books. It's written on roads across America. The original sports sedan was born 40 years ago when BMW created a vehicle with an unrivaled combination of power and agility and named it the 3 Series. Since then, the 3 Series has outdriven the competition with features such as near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution and a twin-power turbo engine, allowing it to set the standard for the sports sedan again and again. Come experience what truly separates the original sports sedan from the rest when you take a test drive at the BMW 40 Years of an Icon sales event. You'll also receive a $1,000 credit towards any 2015 3 Series. So head to your local BMW center for the BMW 40 Years of an Icon sales event today. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Now through June 1st, 2015 on all model year 2015 3 Series. Some restrictions apply. Please see your client advisor for details.
For a limited time, lease a 2015 BMW 320i for as low as $269 a month. Visit SoCalBMW.com today for details.
Moo.com, official sponsor of select CBS Small Business Breakfasts, bring you tips from the panel.
I'm going to go with A.
Well, let's find out who's right. Here we go.
I go through the magazines and what have you. And next thing I know, I'm like, have you ever hooked up with a passenger before? And I follow his lead. He's taking me to Jackson Box next thing I know, long story short, he's my...
What did you do for him? Anything?
Nothing. I let him do it. That's what I did.
Good choice, Brady.
Nice guy. All right, Brady.
Coming at you.
All right. There you go. All right, so do you want the All J tickets, Alabama Shakes, or the Dave & Buster's gift card?
I'm totally going to go with the Alabama Shakes.
All right.
Make my girlfriend the happiest woman in the world right now.
Alabama Shakes at the Greek Theater. That's coming up on August 13th. Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. Congratulations, Braden.
Well done.
All right, thank you very much.
Way to go. Mission Viejo, of course.
Yes.
Could I suck more at this game?
I know. I didn't have the best record last time either.
Oh,
And this is only the second time.
I know. I am terrible at it.
All right, well, that's good. One contestant, one winner.
Yeah, that's great.
Should we get somebody else?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, let's go to Kimmy in Menace's Hood of North Hollywood. Good morning, Kimmy.
Morning.
You know who also lives in North Hollywood now is Seabass.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a North Hollywood resident.